Hi everybody, Peter Parks here from DNAWealthBlueprint.com, and on behalf of Andrew Fox, welcome to this module. What we're going to be going over today is the important metrics to focus on when you're doing some power Facebook PPC. Now, I'm going to get into this module and I'm going to just basically say there are a lot of different metrics that everybody always talks about when it comes to Facebook PPC. Some people are looking and talking about click-through rate. Some people are looking and thinking likes are where it's at. Some people are thinking that, it's your engagement per post. There's a lot of different metrics that you want to kind of look at when it comes to Facebook marketing. But at the end of the day, and this all this kind of combines into what I'm going to really talk about today. But at the end of the day, really, all you really want to focus in on is your conversions. I mean, this is it when it comes to uh, marketing on Facebook when using PPC ads. It's your conversions and your ROI. So let's go over your conversions for your checkout, your conversions for your registrations for your webinars, and your conversions for your leads. I mean, that's really at the end of the day, because that stuff you're going to measure that stuff, and then that stuff you can turn into money. You can't take likes to the bank. You walk into your bank and you tell your bank manager, "Oh, you know what? I've got 300,000 likes on my Facebook fan page." Well, depending on the Facebook fan page, you may be able to make some money with that, depending on your bank manager. But I mean, really, at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, your bank manager is not going to care that you got 300,000 likes on your Facebook fan page, especially when if you've got 300,000 likes on your Facebook fan page, but you only got 1,000 people commenting about your Facebook fan page. That's not going to cut it. Or every time you post on your 300,000 person like fan page, you're only getting 10 people liking it. Like, that's just not going to cut it. So I'll just squash that argument right there. Um, let's move into what you really need to focus on. And again, when you focus your advertising spend on getting these type of conversions, you're going to see a whole new world open up to you when it comes to this particular aspect of Facebook right there. Because again, likes for the most part, they're about vanity. The new algorithm on Facebook, and I've been telling my high-end coaching clients about this, and I've been talking to people about this that really are dialed into Facebook. It's the new algorithm. The new algorithm really favors higher engagement, i.e., shares and comments are where it really is at, because at the end of the day, the shares and the comments are going to help you go viral. And we're all about being direct response marketers, about making money. So you want to be able to drive your traffic to your offers. So it just basically boils down to that. So, you know, when you want to focus your energy for your campaigns, is this is where you want to focus your energy for your campaigns. You want to focus on the mobile, newsfeed, and sidebar. Now, I really picked out these three channels for a particular reason, because I've seen more conversions with not only my own Facebook marketing using power PPC methods. I've seen it with my clients. I've seen it in one of the mastermind groups that I'm in. I've seen more conversions, and we've seen more conversions when we focus our campaigns specifically on mobile. And I'm going to tell you one of the reasons why. Right now, there's 78% of the US market of Facebook users, they're on mobile. So, I mean, why wouldn't you take advantage of that? That's just killer. You want to be able to do that. Newsfeed is like the second place that you want to focus a lot of your energy on and your ad spend, because when you target your campaigns properly, you'll get hyper engagement with your ads, and you get a lot of clicks on your particular promoted post and your newsfeed post. Sorry. So when you're strictly focusing in, and I'm going to talk a little bit about mobile. Mobile right now, especially in the CPA world, If you have a mobile optimized uh, lander, you have a mobile optimized squeeze page, I mean, your conversions, because people click like crazy on mobile, your conversions on mobile can be as high as 68, 70% clicks to get leads to build a mobile list that you can turn around and then you can market to through 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 SMS, or you can actually build a list, a mobile list that you can turn around and drive through a feed. So it's very important that you look at mobile on Facebook, and very important that you look at um, literally trying to really take advantage of that particular marketplace. I'm going to show you a case study and through this course when it comes to mobile. That's gonna really kind of bring it home for you to say, you know what, maybe I should be focusing in on mobile. Now, I'm going to show you a couple different examples as far as really good engagement with newsfeed. If you can look at this particular formula on newsfeed, and you can see how these two examples, if you can copy these two examples, you're going to do very well. So I'm not sure if I have the permission to actually show this person's image, but what I will do is I'm just going to give you the skinny and show you how this first one actually works. So if you look at this first one here, you're going to see a couple of really good elements. And the first element you're going to see is the engagement is key on that. If you look at that actual, then if you look at number one there, you're going to see engagement. Engagement, if you can get the engagement up through your newsfeed ad, that's a really good thing. This is going to help you with your quality score later on down the road when it comes to building out more newsfeed campaign ads, especially if you're doing a direct response type of an offer. The second thing you want to look at is why this works so really well is number two is the URL inside of the post. I I see this a lot of times on Facebook when I see people running or try to run newsfeed ads. They always for some strange reason seem to miss putting the URL inside of their actual post. You see, you have to understand when you do a newsfeed type of an ad, you have a limited amount of space at the very top to get your point across, get your USP in there or your unique selling proposition or your benefits type of an offer. And I see a lot of people kind of dropping the ball on that. So that's something that you really want to focus in on is you want to make sure that you got your domain, your URL, your affiliate offer link inside of that with a really good, strong, direct call to action as far as your headline, because that's going to make or break what happens with your virality. Also, as well, as you see number three, they got a solid headline for the hurt of the marketplace. They've dialed this particular ad in because they understand what is the hurt in this particular marketplace. Now, I know we're talking about the make money online or the internet marketing community. So I know a lot of people are going to be business owners in other niches. Well, how does that work in other niches? Well, it's the same thing. When you look at what GoDaddy is doing here, they've got it spot on. This is how you want your ad to show up in your prospect's news feed. And it's very important that you kind of follow along with this. The first model I showed you was great. It was direct response. Don't get me wrong. It was in the make money online niche, the IM, the internet marketing niche, the IM community niche. Good. It works just as well. But when you go out to a real business, and you're looking at like a corporate 500 type company or a corporate 100 type company and they got it dialed in, I can tell you right now, GoDaddy's got some very sharp direct response marketers on their payroll. So if you look here, with the number one, they've got a clear call to action with great copy. This is literally a one line sentence that is benefit driven and is 100% direct response. If you can nail that in your particular marketplace for your particular niche, it's game over for you. If you look at number two, they've got great image inside of the news feed. Now, the news feed is coming out with some new style images where you can get bigger images put inside your news feed, and what that actually does is it literally it takes over somebody's newsfeed. When they see that ad, it is like big, it's front, it's center, it's in your face, it's direct response, smack you right out. So if you can, but you see what GoDaddy does is they do a perfect job of branding because they're all about getting their brand in front of your face and in front of your mind, which is absolutely huge. And then you see number three, look at how they put their copy. Copy is everything. You know, you have to give your prospect in the news feed, you've got to give them a reason to click on the ad. You know, a lot of people kind of screw this up. You know, when I build out direct response ads on Facebook or direct response ads for CPA marketing, you've got to kind of answer four different things. You know, someone's looking at your ad, it pops up, they're like, well, you know what I mean? Why am I here? Why am I looking at this ad? You know, what's in it for me with this particular ad? You know, why should I stay on your ad? Why should I stay glued to it? And then, what do you want me to do next? There's a kind of four elements to a direct response, or you could really bring it back to the AIDA formula: attention, interest, desire, action. It's either or works. It's all the same formula. It's all the same process. You've got to make sure when you get these type of ads in front of somebody's face, you know what I mean? You stop them dead in their tracks. So that's something that I want to talk about when it comes down to looking at really what the important metrics are. Again, everything boils down to conversions. Conversions and ROI is big. If you can focus on that and you can focus on your conversions for your leads, your conversions for your checkout, I mean, your conversions for leads to webinars, I mean, that's all that really matters, or events, that's all that really matters because that stuff is so measurable. At the end of the day, you're going to see how much money is going in your pocket. So, with that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off with this module, and in the next module, what you guys and girls are going to learn is I'm going to show you a case study here when it comes to mobile, so that you kind of tie it in and get dialed in to, you know what, maybe I should run some more mobile ads. So that being said, my name is Peter Parks. On behalf of Andrew Fox, we're going to see you in the next module. Take care, everybody.